All right, what's going on, guys? Playing a little tips tour tonight. Aronimink, is how you say it. Golf club. All right, let me just get set up here. Okay. Cool. All right, let's rock and roll. So, two fun things today. Playing the Callaway Elite Triple Diamond driver from second swing. And then also, if you can see on my screen, it's hard to tell. Actually, I don't think you can tell from the video. I actually have a gray or silver screen, as they call it. It's a bit darker, but it has more contrast to it. It's interesting. Interesting impact screen difference compared to the plain white. All right, what are the settings here? 13 stimp, fairways are normal, greens are firm, a tiny bit of elevation. All right, let's rock and roll. All right. I haven't had a ton of warm-up swings. We always get loose as we play. All right, Callaway Elite Triple Diamond. Here we go. Right off the toe, but that is going to work because it's going to be short of those, right? Nice swooping hook to start. It's all right, though. All right, 130 up 6. Let's see what we got here. Basically, just need to get it up there. This is a pitching wedge for me. Don't want to leave this short. I'd love like a 132. The wind is kind of helping. 132 carry should be enough. It'll bounce pretty hard. $130. Doesn't have a ton of, oh wow, that actually carried far. That elevation makes a little bit of a difference. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Well, good thing I hit it slightly thin because that would have been really far if I'd have done that. Down 0.8, okay. So that's quite a bit. Doesn't do anything at the end of the putt though. So I can only hit this, again it's what, 13 stimp, is that right? Yeah, 13 stimp, okay. I don't mind that right there. So looking at 27 minus 8, 19 feet. Is that actually too much? Let's go one more back, because it's actually coming back a little bit at the end. So looking at like 18 feet. Oh my goodness, was that pretty. Wow. That's how you want to start it. All right, Callaway Elite Triple Diamond driver round 2. Let's see if we can hit it more on the club face this time, not off the toe so much. We'll play a drawback into the wind. Ooh, that is quite the push. Just give me an open shot. Or yeah, look at that, keep going. That is one strategy right there. Hit it at the tiny tee box on the next hole. Brilliant. All right, so 125. Is that wind kind of into me? She hit it about straight. Looking for like a 120 carry. This is a gap wedge. That's exactly what I wanted. Come on, wind, fight it. Push it. Oh, there's a little ridge there. Please don't come all the way off the green. That would be really unfortunate if that happens. Okay, good. thought the wind would hold that just a hair more, but I did pull it a little bit. All right. So it's up 6, so I actually have to hit it pretty hard. I actually like that line right there. So we're looking at like 28. I could be pretty aggressive with this, so 27. Ooh-wee, little work left, I guess. What's funny is I actually thought I was going to leave that short. All right, let's just clean this up here. It's moving pretty good for a 4-footer, but you know what? I can put it outside the hole even. All right. It's a little too aggressive, 1 or 2 in a row. All right, there we go. Easy par. Okay, let's see, 436. Let me see if that's about right there. Perfect. A little wind. See if I can hit this one on the planet this time. Come on, ball. Come on. Rough's okay. $143. Okay. Wind slightly against me. If I don't get this up there, this is going to come off the green though, isn't it? Yeah. A little wind with my draw. Probably need to carry this at least 140 out of the rough because I'll take a little bit off. Oh no. 138.3, go. Bounce hard. Oh, it barely bounced on the green. That's awesome. If that had bounced on the fairway, it would have been a normal bounce because the greens are firm, fairways are normal. So that was a good break there. Oh wow, no gimme here though. No gimme here. All right. Got to take advantage of those. Those are tough to come by on this course. With firm greens and 13 stimp. All right, look at the leaderboard. 4 unders leading it. All right, I can't be sending this one left like the last 3. I don't want to hook it off either. That's good. All right. I have to loosen. I just put this screen up today. It's kind of tight. The ball is just coming back at me pretty hard. It's actually a gray screen. It's silver. All right, so this is interesting with this much wind. What is this spot right here? Let's go. Let's look at that again. So I probably only need to carry it down 10. If I carry it to here, I'm going to hit a pitching wedge. Because if this, that feels really short though. That's going to be, I just need to get it on the front. No, we're going to hit it. Yeah, probably 140 would be a good distance. 138, 140. This is a light 9. I'm just going to choke up a little bit. Still got to make a good swing. 142. Sit, sit. Oh, really sit. That was my worry. Wow, look at that go. I was worried that my pitching wedge wouldn't get to the green to bounce on it, but that would have been the play. Bummer. Now we got a lot of work. All right, so 35, maybe like 25, 24. I'm thinking 20, 22, 23 here. I just want a 2-putt. I like it. It's going to come back. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Oh my goodness, let's go. Let's go. That was a gift right there. All right, 166. Again, downwind. All right, this is definitely going to be my 150 club. I'm thinking about carrying it like right here. Wind will bring it all the way up here, and then it'll be plenty of bounce. So, 9 iron. That's what I hit on the last hole. This one I got to hit a little harder. Like 148 to 150 is my target carry here. .144 is going to be questionable. It's high though. Get up, get up. Oh, that's a shame. That was a good line. I'm not disappointed with that shot, but I needed those extra couple yards, and that would have been a great shot. Now this is difficult because of the firm greens. This is going to roll real fast. Try and play a little flop shot here. See, look at that. I mean, I carried it 4 yards, people. You just can't. I'm not even that mad with that. You know, I just got to make a 9-footer here. This is down an inch, so you kind of have to just let it work itself in there. It's gonna move, so yeah. It's looking at like 8. Oh, whew. That kind of snuck in too, didn't it? All right, good start. Here we go. -4, -4. I'm already at -3, which is a great start, but I've already had kind of 2 gifts in terms of putting. So I'm not going to get carried away with our good start here, because I know you can easily make some bogeys on this. You know what? Keep it in this Callaway Elite driver. I was hitting it well earlier today when I played, but I am not striking it well now. All right, pretty short hole. Hit a good drive, this becomes a scoring hole. Jeez. Just everything is just sending it left, so far left. It's not that bad, but made the hole about 40 yards longer. Okay. Pitching wedge. Again, just kind of need to, oh, wrong way. 2.5 degrees right, so I got to aim just a little bit farther. We have the wind and my draw. So 133. If I can get like a 128 carry, I think it'll land 125 and just kind of bounce hard on that green. So this is a pretty stock pitching wedge. .129. It's a good line. Wind picked up. Wind picked up heavy. Slight miscalculation on my part. Yeah, I only carried it 115. I would have thought that would have carried a lot further than that. It's just a miscalculation by me. I don't think that's going to do a whole lot more than that. Yeah, because we have to hit it pretty hard. All right, so like 39. I'm 13 stimp. I'm thinking like 37. Yeah. Get there. Oh, you guys, the putter is on fire. The putter is on fire. Let's check this out. I have 113 feet of putts made in 6 holes. 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 1 Watch me not make another putt on the entire round, though. Where are the par 5s in this course? There's only one on this side. Oh, it's a par 70. Boo. All right. Well, all right, I'm switching back to my driver, QI10. I have hit the Callaway Elite driver terribly, so we're going to try and fix that a little bit. All right. It's a fairway. Not my best strike, but. Oh, stay in there. Nope, stop. Fairway's a fairway. All right, we're getting rid of the Callaway Elite, moving back to the QI10. You can maybe try him again later, but he has not been working. All right, so we got 134, slightly into the wind. Again, firm greens. So if I'm looking to land it in here, honestly, my exact same pitching wedge that I just hit, 129-yard carry, would be pretty ideal into the wind, maybe even a little bit more. I definitely want to be, I don't want to leave this short, so I might carry this a little bit more is the goal anyway. Oh, 131, I really like it. It's going to bounce to the left. It's pretty well executed there. Golf's fun and you can do what you try to. All right, reasonable putt here. Down 4 inches, so it's going to break slightly more. I think I got to throw it one more tap, and that's about right. So we're looking at like 13. I like it. Oh man, oh man. The putter is on fire. Let's go. What's up? There's a couple of you that have joined. How we doing? Ooh, this is no gimme here. All right. Let me send a quick message. Give me 2 seconds. I wanted to check that one more time. What is my 130 feet of putts made through 7 holes? All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so 235 down 14. We're looking at like 220. I mean, so yeah, I'm gonna probably hit 210, 215. This is a 4-iron for me. I mean, the thing that I'd like to do the most is split those bunkers. But the miss left would be better than the miss right. All right, here we go. Split them, but I rolled off the bottom. Man, that's a good line. It's not going to get there, though, is it? Get over there. That's awesome. Pretty happy with that. I guess that's good. I didn't hit it better. It would have been too long. All right. This one's moving a little bit. This might be a tough make here. But putter's working. See if we can keep it rolling. Oop. All right. Let's see. That's not quite enough. There's a bug in here. Get out of here. Got him. All right. Right. That's That's not quite enough. One more. Yeah, right there. It's a pretty flat putt. It's actually going to probably break a little bit more. So it's only up 2 inches, so they're moving pretty fast. Let's even go one more. All right, so we're looking at 21 feet. Looking 19 to 20. I always relate back to 11 stimp. It's going to be short. Darn. Yeah, I knew that right off the gates. Hey. Par 5 is only 600 yards, real reachable. But I think it all comes down to, oh, and it's into the wind. It's going to be tough to reach. That's just one shot at a time, though. If we can go driver 3-wood and have a little wedge left, that would be desirable. Oh, that's going to be left. Yep. Oh, please not deep rough. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yes. Okay. That changes the hole drastically if you're in the deep rough. Not a good drive there, but that's not going to hurt me too much. You know, easily a 3-shot hole. Pretty much a 3-shot hole anyway, so. Take that. Oh my, what? Oh no, what's going to happen here? Guys, I just got a really bad break. There's no way this comes out clean. There's no way it comes out clean. All right, so it's sand. It's 122-yard shot. I'm going to play it. I mean, I'm just going to hit a full pitching wedge, but this is just going to go straight up in the air, so I don't know. Hopefully it advances. Yep, exactly. Look at that, 130. That's exactly what I wanted. Now we're just going to try and do the same exact shot again. Man, was that a bad break. Whoo-wee. Okay. Trying 130 again. All right, thank goodness that came out clean. Please be good. Get up there. Get up there. Whew. They're 2 pretty consistent pitching wedges, though. I'm happy about that. Man, oh man, was that a bad break, though. All right. That feels about right. More tap. Could be pretty aggressive with this. 19, thinking 18, okay. I like it. What a par. Oh, let's go. Every once in a while I can impress myself. That was a good par there after a horrendous break. Okay. Downwind, but obviously the miss is anywhere but left. So even if you go right, it's kind of fine. Here's a good drive. That is right down the middle. Sometimes you just got to swing less hard, and it works better. All right, 114. What do you think I need to carry? Is this downhill? No, pretty flat. Okay. This is kind of between clubs for me. If I carry it 10, excuse me. All right, I think we can do a sand wedge. If I can carry it like 106, 107. I think the first bounce or two should bring it behind the hole. It'll probably spin a little bit. So just a nice, nice full sand wedge here. Oh no. Come back. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Bounce really hard and it's gonna spin hard. Really hard. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, don't be stupid. Would you stop? Ah, shoot, let me look at. That was honestly pretty straight. I pushed it like 2 feet. Just looking at my other screen here. So not bad. I thought I pushed it a little bit more than that. It was mostly the wind that kept it so far left. So, unfortunately, that makes for a pretty difficult birdie putt. But it's gonna be relatively straight. I think I have to go just a little bit left because it's when it slows down, it'll break a little bit more at the end. But we're looking at like 39. Okay. No, it's still, okay, 39. I'm thinking 37. Oh, that's way short. Get there. Get there. But I pushed that, 1.1. That was a bad putt. That was a bad putt, but here we go. All right, let's get out of this tree. All right. If you guys have any questions on the sim setup or anything, let me know. We're building out swingyard.com and some of the social channels with a bunch of golf content. I actually just started doing this full time, which is pretty sweet. Okay. Nothing fancy here, doesn't look like. Let's try and keep it out of the bunkers. Thank goodness I didn't hit that tree. That's about how I wanted it. Get over. Don't get unlucky again. Whew. Another 2 feet and that bounces in the fairway and another 10 yards, but another 2 feet short and that's in the bunker. So you won't hear me complaining on that one. All right. 124. Probably want to carry it to here. 117, but we're up 8, so it's 133. Okay. That's tough, okay. So yeah, if you go 117, up 8, 120, plus we got wind. Okay, so this is in between clubs here. Okay, we're gonna try a gap wedge. You know what? Yep, nope, we're gonna do it. Like 118 to 120. No, 113, just get over the bunker. Okay. That's a shame it didn't bounce on the green, it bounced on the fringe. But that shot was gonna be trash either way. Just mishit it enough to lose, 5 yards on the shot. And now I just have absolute work left. Actually got to even look closer on my screen so I can see where the break is at the top. All right, if I make this putt, whoever watching has to subscribe to the channel. 64 up 3.5 feet. So 74, 84. Yeah, let's think 84 here, 85. Go, go, go. All right, a little work left. That was a pretty good line, but quite a bit short. Up 5, I have to hit it pretty hard. So we're looking at 17, 15, 16. Oh, beautiful 2-putt. Let's go. All right. I am happy with that. Let's see if we can keep one in the fairway here. .470. All right. I'd really like one in the fairway. Nope. Get past the trees. Oh, hits that one. Oh boy. Now we got a little trouble. Now we got some trouble. Okay. .184 up 5. I'm just gonna, this is a little bit risky, but I can do it. I'm gonna play a sweeping hook of a 7-iron. Okay. You have to go a little bit farther. Okay. No, sweeping hook of an 8-iron because I cannot go long. That messes. If I hit 8-iron, it takes out OB out of play. If I'm 15 yards short, I'm perfectly okay with that. Just got to hook the crap out of this. .160. That is what we wanted. All right. What did the shot tracer on that one look like? Yep. Nailed it. That's what you got to do sometimes to get out of trouble with an 8-iron. All right, put that back over here. Okay. Look at the, all right, it's going hard left to right, so we're going to go a little bit right of the pin here. 24. Now remember, it's firm green, so this is going to bounce really hard. So I probably only need to carry it like 12 or so. 18. I did loft it slightly more than I thought, so it landed a little bit softer, but clipped it pretty well. This is a reasonable putt for par here. And par is kind of what we're looking to escape with on this hole. All right, I should start just a tiny bit right of my marker, and then it'll come back in the last foot or two. All right, so 7 feet. Ooh, that was hit firmly, as they say. But a good par after tree trouble off the drive. All right, we started off hot. Haven't made any mistakes, but we haven't taken advantage of that hot start. So let's see if we can start piecing something together here. But this course, they make it pretty tough. It's long. Just spraying everything left. I even tried to swing sort of light there. Just not on the lip. All right. All right, so we got 108. Or sorry, 107. It's going to come off a little bit to the right. What's the green doing up there? Kind of left to right. It's not a great view there, but oh yeah, it comes off to the left, as you can see that. Okay. All right, so 107, straight into the wind. Plus we're out of the rough. Gap wedge, I'm going to think 115 or so. All right, 113. Nice draw right at it. Short. Oh my, was that way short. Why was that so short? How much did I lose on that? 93% speed? How do I lose 20 yards? Explain that to me. So I only lost 7% out of the bunker. How do I lose 20 yards there? Obviously, I know the wind was in play. But 20? Was it uphill and I didn't see it? That was a bummer. I thought that was going to be good. All right, 34 up 5, so 39. Again, kind of 37. Oh, do it. Oh. Stop. I've made a couple putts this round, that's for sure. For those that are just tuning in, check this out. All right, so we're 13 holes in, and I have 173 feet of putts made. Man, if I could do that every time, life would be good. All right, so we got 200, 205, down 5, so 200. Greens are firm, so if I landed it here, that would be great. So this is going to be, I'm going to straight into the wind though, so I'm going to hit a 5-iron, which carries about 200. I think I'll probably lose 8 yards in the winds or so. Just landed in the front. Oh, right off the toe. Just stay left, stay left. No, that's going to be a bunker. Shoot. Nice uphill lie, hopefully. Yeah, that was right off the toe. Miss hit. Ooh, this is tough. That's a big lip right there. Wow. Up a little bit. All right, let me... Okay, yeah, it's going to swing way down. 19. I do have a little green to work with, but with the firm greens. Let's see, what do you say? Aronimink Micro. What's up, dude? Man, I've been good. Been good. Just trying to get back into some sim golf. I'm doing a little traveling right now, so I haven't had that much time. All right, so 19. Oh, I hit that. What? How's that possible? On firm, that's a little bug for sure. That never happens on firm. But I've been awesome, man. Yeah, thanks for jumping on. How about you? I'm about to make my first bogey though, unless I can sink another putt. I mean, I couldn't have hit that much better. I actually got a lot of spin on that, but still, that shouldn't stop like that on firm. That's just a joke. All right, so 18. Okay. Good try. That was just a bummer. What's the stimp rating of that green? Should have rolled out. No, totally agree, man. It's 13. And they're firm, which is very hard greens. I've never seen that happen on firm greens, ever. Not once. That was, without a doubt, some sort of little glitch or bug. Because even with 7,200 spin, that should still roll out a fair amount. Yeah, I'm okay, dude. I like your grinding sim golf and playing to tank my handicap. Playing on the real course to tank your handicap? Oh, I love it. Yeah, thanks, man. grinding this out. Grinding swing yard out, trying to build that out a little bit. Oh my goodness, I almost missed that ball. I don't know what is wrong with my driver, but that was a great miss. That's a shame that it's going in the rough, but that was an absolute shank. Sandbagging to win the comps and bar credit. Nice, dude. All right, 241. This is downwind, though. 3-0 left. Okay. Hitting a 4-iron here. See if I can get it there. This is going to have to roll up there a ways. Oh, I smoked it, but that bounce first. Darn it. Oh, it's going to be a tough up and down. I'm not going to be able to spin it like the last one. What competitions do you have? All right, so that's going hard left to right again. 3.3 down, 26. My mouse is right in the way. What is that? 15 to carry the front of the green. Again, how is that? That one might not have bounced on the green, which maybe makes more sense, but I'm still just shocked I could even keep that short of the hole. Now we're really struggling. This is for birdie, though. Okay. Makes me feel a little bit better about where I'm at. 16 down 1. Let's go. That feels about right. Let's see. How do you consistently close the club face? And when you release the club, how do you make it consistent? For me, I don't know. It's always just swing thoughts, right? Like, and it kind of depends on where you're at. But like with my driver, which I've actually hit horrible this round, I always just kind of focus on bringing it back inside and then kind of out, like out and through a little bit. Another swing thought is to actually hit the ball square, which if I focus on that, which I did not on my last swing, it actually helps quite a bit. But I don't know. It depends on what swing thoughts you have. But I also, I mean, it depends on the club as well. Like I put a lot of my clubs probably too far back in my stance, which makes it a little bit easier for me to close on it, because I kind of have to. If I put it out in front, I often miss right a lot. Get over there. Oh, let's go. I needed that bad. Oh, that was for par. I thought that was this is the par 5. Wait, what am I looking at here? Oh, great. Way to go. Look at me go. I thought that was a par 5. All right. What else? Just local sim golf competition. They're playing Stableford, so it works best for me to tank. Attaboy. I love the tanking. Those like bar leagues are so fun though. Playing, just hanging out with some guys, playing some golf. It's tough to beat that. No, I was gonna play the club championship at my local course, but I was traveling like 4 out of 5 weekends, and it was the one weekend I wasn't traveling. So with 3 young kids, it just wasn't in the cards. So I would have liked to have played it, but it was a pretty easy no for me this year. Just didn't have the time. Get over. Go. Go. All right, there we go. Learn to micro. Check this out, dude. So my scorecard was pretty good at the beginning, you can see, because I made some putts. I have 190 feet of putts made. I think I made like 4 or 5. You know, like, I don't know, 15 to 28 footers or something. It was ideal for scoring. This course isn't that easy. So, all right, 229. Let me see what we're looking at up here. I would just love to split the bunkers. If I can hit that like same 4-iron that I just hit, you know, like a 220 carry, but I'll lose some yardage into the wind. And the draw, okay. 215 would even be fine. That's too much draw. Yep. When you talk about closing your club face, there you go. That might be actually made easier that I missed it so bad. Got a little bit of green to work with. 20. Okay. Have to throw this up in the air a little bit. Oh, sit. Sit. 500. Oh, that was a misread. I'm actually thankful that that wasn't worse. Never have I ever hit a wedge right and had 530 spin. That was a misread that I got lucky that it wasn't worse. Spin 66%, but still. Something doesn't add up there. It's a shame because now I have a tough putt, but. All right. 4 down 6. Okay. Yeah, 500 spin is incorrect. There's no way that's right. I think I still got to go one more, man. I only have to hit it 18. Like, the more downhill it is, the more it breaks. I still feel like I might miss this low, but 18 probably only. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Oh man, the putter is working. Look at that. All right, this is a tough hole here. So 233, straight into the wind. This is gonna be a hybrid. I told you I was almost gonna miss that putt low though. Wasn't totally comfortable with it, but we hit it good. Thanks, man. All right. So 234, and yeah, like a 230, 235 hybrid here. Lose some distance in the wind. Oh my goodness. Keep hooking really hard. That's water. That's water. Go ball. Stay right there. Oh my, is that lucky. I've hit the ball all right tonight, but I have missed like 5 shots just so badly to the left. I don't know. Putter is on fire. Absolute fire. Without the putter today, we would not be that great. Just look from up here. All right, so it's 8.1 right. I'm not going to lose that much, but when this rolls out, 4.5 up. Okay. 28 out of the rough. Sit, sit, sit. Pretty happy with that. I'm gonna have to make it. Figured we'd have to make some kind of putt. That's pretty reasonable. 6 feet. What do you think? Just outside the hole, probably. Yeah. Right there should be good. Nice. Good scramble par there. All right. Tough hole to finish. Wow. 500 straight into the wind and uphill a little bit. Good drive here would go a long way. Okay, let's try and finish my swing. That is a bullet. I like that one. 293 carry with not a ton of spin on that one. But 16 BLA, how'd that go so high? Normally don't hit that club that high. All right, 191 up 7. Honestly, 191 up 7. I'm gonna kind of play it way over here. Probably a little bit of draw. So if I go, I mean, if we landed it, yeah. All right, so 6 iron. I'd love like a 185 carry. 185, 190, 190, yeah. Straight into the wind. You can put a little draw on it. Middle of the green's just fine here. You can't be that aggressive from 200 out. Well, that's pretty aggressive. Oh, I got a left bounce too. When things are working, sometimes things are just working. That was way more aggressive than I wanted to be. And we kind of caught another break. Let's try and make one more putt to finish out here. I think that's going to also have to be just outside. First one's moving a little fast. All right, so looking at like 8 feet. Man, that was great. What a birdie to finish. Whoo! All right, guys, check out this stat. Check out this stat. Ready? 230 feet of putts made. That has to be a record. Well, it's a record because I didn't even make a putt like over 30 feet. I just made everything under 30 feet. 230 feet of putts made. Man, that was awesome. All right. 6 under gives me a lead in round 1. That's nice. All right, are you gonna exit or what are you doing here? Oh, there we go. All right, should we play more? Let's do one more here. Tournaments, let's do, oh man, I played par 3 earlier, I played terrible. Let's just play round 2. Let's do it. Round 2 tips. All right, greens are normal. Fairways are soft, so it's going to play very long. But greens are normal. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Micro. Appreciate that. All right. If we can string together a good round, and I'm not looking for 230 feet of putts made again, we might have a chance to win this one. But it's 18 pretty hard holes away. This course is not easy. What nights you play your bar league, Micro? All right, here we go. Pretty straightforward hole. Beautiful. All right, so greens, I gotta see this again. Oh, I just was wondering when you, what days you play your bar league. So I probably only need 120 carry, but it's up 7. Greens are normal. Greens are normal. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Good start is right. In between clubs here, gotta figure out what to hit. I do have a little backstop, so I think I'm gonna go 127 up 7. I just don't think I can get my gap wedge there. So I think I want like, man, 123, and that'll carry it. 127. Nah, this is between clubs. All right. That's a little too hooky. I closed my club face, but that's the right distance. Stay on the green. Not going to be a great opportunity for birdie, though. It's the sad part. I should have just swung hard at a gap wedge. Just any day, really. I try getting on the green grass once a day, either in the morning or afternoon. But I'm not playing club championship. I'm just crap. Oh, there's different variations of club championships, though. You can play like the net events and stuff like that, too. Just to be clear, we are 13 stimp, right? Yeah, okay. All right, so 29 up 1. I just want a 2-putt here. Sit, 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 sit. Happy with that. It's a bummer we were in between clubs there. Oh, gross. It's a little centipede on my turf right here. Disgusting. Let me kill that thing real quick. All right. Just chuck them straight in the garbage. There we go. There are grades too, but it's just stroke play. Golf in the pure form. Oh, okay. That's fair. All good. Golf doesn't always need to be about competitions, but it's always fun. Oh, just don't go on a lip of one. Just be in the center of it. Nice. That's no problem. All right, 119. 1 point. Okay, that's tucked pretty far to the, that's tucked pretty far to the right. Let's look at that. All right, so, but the wind is pushing it that way. So I'm actually gonna aim like right at it. It's also 1.8 degrees to the right. So 118, kind of into us. Another kind of tweener club. Pitching wedge, maybe 120, 25. $126. Come on, wind, push it. Push it, wind. Stay there. There we go. There's a good shot. Okay. Ooh. So basically 12 feet down for 8 feet, but that's moving right at the beginning. And then it just slowly slides. Let's try that right there. You know what? Maybe one more tiny little tap. There we go. I like that. All right, so 8, 7, 7. Get over. Oh, I caught the lip. That last tap did it. Did I pull that? No, I actually pushed it. She pushed it, if anything. So, played too much break. That's a shame. I need those. All right. .440. I don't know how many 11-footers I'm going to get, but doesn't hurt you. Let's take a look at this one real quick. Just unlucky. Yeah, just played too much break. All right, we got to hit a decent one here. Carry those bunkers. It's about the only thing. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Deep rough. Biscuits. Okay. So, again, was that just a straight push or? Yep. That is a straight push. Not very good. It's got good numbers on it. But all right, so let's see what we got here. Got to factor in some extra distances. All right, so 146. I probably need, yeah, 139. I think if I play it around here, I'll play an 8-iron, so like 160. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. So yeah, like 160. So got to be a full one here. Still might be a hair short, but it should roll out because it won't have as much spin either. I like it a lot. Like it a lot. There we go. Yep, the rollout was good play there. All right, just gonna slither over a little bit. I like that right there. Because I know it's gonna move. 9, 8. There we go. All right, 447. Again, kind of just a pretty straight, couple kind of straight boring holes, but it's all right. Okay, just got to keep this one anywhere but left. There's a good one. I got to loosen my screen. So I have a brand new gray or silver, as they call it, screen. It's like supposed to contrast a little bit more. I don't know if you can see it much. It's hard to compare. You'd have to look back at. Oh, thank you. I didn't see your comment. That was a good shot. One of my better ones today. So the screen is quite a bit darker. Some of the contrast looks pretty nice though. All right, 133. Basically just need to get it up there. Again, with that wind. All right, we're gonna try and hit the gap wedge farther. This is what we're gonna try and do. It's gotta go. Go. Stop right there. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Again, in between clubs, but this left me with an uphill putt. It is just off the green, but 1.1 right. It's gonna come off my club face pretty far right. You can see the crease marks on the canvas. Yeah, I know the crease marks is a result of shipping because it was just sent and I just unpackaged it today. Not stretched out. Yeah, it just takes a little while. Those crease marks always stay there for a little bit. I could like iron it. Man, this is a tough 15-footer. So does it come off there? Maybe one more. So I got 15, 18. That was really hard. Get lucky. Oh, let's go. Putter. Although that won't count for feet of putts made because that was off the green. All right, so 181. Probably only need to carry it 170. Yeah, so we're gonna hit an 8-iron here. I need a full 8-iron. My full 8-iron's like, I mean, if I really hit it good, 165. But probably looking for like 160 and then wind to carry it an extra 10, yeah. A little off the bottom. That'll be nicely on the center, but not quite what I was hoping for. Again, if I were to hit that shot in real life, I'd probably be pretty happy with it. In the sim, you have a little higher expectations, though. Oh, that was the wrong side of the hole, though, that's for sure. Bummer. All right. Whew. Let's just throw it way up there, and that is borderline the fastest I have ever seen anything moving. Okay, so 33, 31. Sit, sit, sit. I will take the par there. That putter stays hot, dude, no kidding. No kidding, that putter is usually not my best friend. Actually, what's funny, usually it's my driver that's my best friend, and he kind of hasn't been behaving. This is straight uphill, straight into the wind. Can I carry these? Oh yeah, okay. So we're good. All right. Ooh. Went off the heel, but that's a good shot. That'll work. That was pretty straight. All right, so straight into the wind. Let's see. Probably want, well, it depends if it's 5 miles an hour or 10. I'm going to place about 110 though. 1-8. Oh, that's a misread. Yep. Darn it. It's just, that's two wedges that's a misread. It's a perfect gap wedge. I do not put 5,900 spin on a perfect gap wedge. That stinks. I hit that well. I think there's been a new Unicore update that I don't know. I've had more misreads than I have in the past. Like that was a perfectly struck gap wedge. I mean, all the other numbers are fine. Like 118 carry, that, I don't know. That seems a little far, but everything else seems okay. All right, whatever. Let's just try and make our par here. So 15. Sit, sit. Whoa, that's fast. So that runs out like that on normal greens. But when I hit out of the bunker, I see how downhill it is, but still. All right, right there. 15, up 5, 18, 19. Get over, get over. Ah. Mistakes have been made. Although that was the result of a misread, so that's not cool, but it's my own fault for not getting up and down. All 4, 29 par 4. All right. That was roasted. Good shot there. All right, let's try and get that stroke back. 123, it's going to be straight into the wind, slightly down. That was a money drive there, though. Just looking at the numbers. 2,300 spin, 1.5 smash factor, 297 carry. Wish I could replicate that more often. All right, so I'm going to play this about 130. That is not a good swing. Just go. Yeah. I've had worse misses, but that was not a good swing. All right, we can make this. Ooh, breaking a lot. Maybe I take that back. Unless the putter stays hot. All right, so 22 up 2. It's not really uphill that much, so I can't be that aggressive. What do you think there? That's still just moving. One more tiny tap. All right, 22. Go. Yeah, I thought I hit that just a hair soft. That was probably about the right line. Wow. This is quite... Sorry, just fixing my windows. This is quite the pin location here. All right, let's be serious. We're not looking anywhere near that pin. I want my ball to end up about right here. So 235, but it's down what? Okay, so 220. So this is a pretty, yeah, just a good 4-iron here. Get me on the green would be the goal. What I don't want to do is miss right. That would be a very hard up and down. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's, get up. Oh my goodness. And what in the biscuits kind of lie is that? Did I just get my second bad break? I had this same break. You guys, that shot was, oh, that would have been so good. Now we are big trouble. Big trouble. All right. So I feel like I have to play a flop here, 14. It is in the sand. So let's just see what happens. Yep, this might happen again. I feel like I'm stuck in a hole. All right, at least I have an uphill lie. That's just, I mean, this is just stupid. I mean, that was an insane bunker shot there, and I'm happy with that, but that was dumb. I had that same break in round 1 where I was like inside the bunker lip. I mean, there's just, I actually, in the first round, it went backwards just like that too. What can you do? I'm happy with the save of a bogey there, which is a shame, but especially for how good that 4-iron was. I said not to miss right though, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, there we go. A little too much spin, a little too high into the wind, but that is a good ball flight and a good ball. 299. So I'm giving the QI10 B steel 3-wood a try. I can't hit it very far with this shaft and loft combination. Feels like I almost don't have a 3-wood, to be honest. But we'll see what we can get out of it here. I basically can hit my hybrid about the same distance. I think I just get too much spin on it. All right, well. Yeah, see, only 244 carry, 17 launch angle. I mean, it's 160 ball speed. I got to be getting more than 240 yards. 160 ball speed, like, come on. Just not real optimal ball flight with that 3-wood. All right, 71, up 4. Play the wind a little bit, so 75. That's about right, 75. Go ball, go ball, go ball. Oh, happy with that. I'm glad that it's a reasonable putt too. I always get worried when I just miss the circle. I'm thinking, is this gonna be a really hard putt? But this one looks pretty reasonable. If I miss it, that's on me. It's right edge. You know it's gonna move a little bit. 5, up 1's a 6. Nice birdie there. Long par 5. Back in the old red figures. All right. Okay, we got the lead. Granted, it is Monday. Not many people have played it. But still fun to see and keeps you engaged. So let's keep it rolling. That's going to be all right. Okay. I was worried with that going a little ways left, what that might do. But that's all right. Again, what did... too much spin on that one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm hitting a 130-yard pitching wedge. I'll lose a little bit out of the 2.0 left. Lose a little bit out of the rough, but this should just be a, yeah, 120, 128. That's, yeah, 130 is great. $124. What? Go ball. Go ball. Go ball. Did I take that much off it? Bad shot by me. Now, let's just focus and not make a mistake. So I'm actually going to use pitching wedge again here, kind of a bump and run. 15. Get in the circle. Yes. All right, very happy with that. Bummer I didn't hit a little harder wedge there, but that's all right. Oh. You can hit those little arrows to move to the side of the tee box. All right, so where is the landing spot here? How's everybody doing? Couple people tuning in. All right, so right here, it's a pretty tight landing spot, but I'm gonna aim kind of left edge. Usually play a little draw, plus the 10-mile-an-hour wind. This is actually a pretty tough tee shot for me with the tree right there, to be honest. So 425 par 4. All right. I'd rather hit when the wind's soft. Jeez, my ball just goes sailing. Oh, stay out of the deep rough. Kick right. Nice, okay. Figured it would, but it's flirting. Again, kind of a lot of spin there. Everything else looks pretty good. Just didn't quite wrap around it a little bit to get the draw on it. All right, so 136 up 6 is 142. It's going to come out a little bit right, so we're actually plus the wind. So this is a full pitching wedge. Is that right? Yep. Oh no. Go. Go. Roll. That's it. That was a shame. If I would have hit that about 2 more yards even, the fairway that it landed on is soft, so my ball actually didn't bounce hardly at all. If I at least get it on the green, which is normal, you can see the settings in the bottom left there. Fairway's soft, green's normal. I probably would have gotten another 3 yards out of it, you know, put me in under 20 feet away. It still wasn't my best swing. I wanted like 133, 135 out of it. So all right, 27 down 3, 24. It's really cooking at the start. And then just gonna kind of slide as it slows down. So I'm thinking 22, I always relate back to 11 stimp. Get down there. Oh, stop. A little meat left, but that was a pretty good try. I don't mind giving it a good run. I mean, it wasn't even that aggressive of a putt. It's just a really quick 13 stimp. This is not an easy 5-footer though. Let me just make sure this is right. That first one's moving pretty good, but it is uphill. So just a nice smooth stroke. Nice, all right. All right, so we got those bunkers there. Just a little draw. Hopefully I don't hang it out to the left again, but not a ton to be worried about here. Off the tee anyway. I don't think. Yeah, I know it looks pretty open. Obviously tree trouble and deep rough on the right, so let's hit a good smooth one. We got wind with us. Draw ball. Draw ball. Might be left rough. Keep going. Get under that tree. I don't have to worry about it. Kind of trying something with my hands on my driver. I keep pushing it as a result, but I'm smoking it. I just got to control it a little bit better. All right. I'm going to play an 8-iron. I think 160 is a pretty good number here. No. Yeah, if I have 8-mile-an-hour wind, that's a good number. I just got to play it towards the center. 156, but really nice line. Just get up a little bit. That was a pretty hard bounce. But now I have a putt uphill, I think, so yep, up 3 inches. I'm pretty happy with that shot. All right, so pretty quick at the start, and then just slowly goes over. Now again, it's uphill, so it'll miss a little bit of that break at the start, because I have to hit it a little bit harder. Let's try that right there. So it's a 19-foot putt. Sally, bummer. Not a great stroke on that one. I'm not too mad about it though. I don't think I had a great read on it. I think I needed to play more break than that. All right, just a good drive will carry the bunkers. And let's see. Good drive carries the bunkers. Otherwise, it's pretty short par 4 here. So it's one shot at a time, but we can set ourselves. Oh, the pin's way in the back, so that makes it a little more difficult. All right, it's a nice smooth drive here. That's way too much spin on that one. That might not carry him. All right, just be in the middle of it. A lot of spin, high, into the wind. Not a good ball flight for that shot. That should have been an easy carry. I shouldn't say easy. I also went in the left bunker. Just not a great shot. All right, so 133 to the very back of the green. I'm gonna hit this. Yeah, I mean 130 I think is a pretty good shot. 132, 130. We can be short, we cannot be long. 130 is good. Oh, kind of chunked it a little bit. Go ball. Go ball. That'd be way short. Yep. As a result of my little chunk, it went pretty high, which only took off more yards. Yeah, it was still 91% speed, so I didn't actually lose that much out of the. But look at that, I lost 22 yards. I mean, I should have maybe even clubbed up more, but the result of not hitting it well, hitting it high, just not a good combination. All right, so this swings pretty hard. I'm gonna play it up. Cause it just swings for a long time. That's what happens. 48, thinking like 43 on. Sit, 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 sit. That was a pretty good putt right there. Thought that had eyes for a second. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Thanks to guys, a couple of you that have joined. If you want to hit the subscribe button, that'd do us a huge favor. We're trying to grow this. We have swingyard.com, the website, and we're growing this out as well. All right, so 216, 217 down 5, 212. I mean, this is just a 4-iron. Now, I don't need to smoke it, but like a 210 carry, probably, 210, 215. Oh, stay left, stay left, stay left. Same shot as before. All right, good. That one carried the. You know what? Just hitting the screen, I'm pretty happy with it. Not the strike I wanted. Way too much draw on that. But to have a 2-putt opportunity is pretty ideal. This is a tough birdie, so I'm not going to get carried away with not hitting the perfect shot. All right, that looks pretty good. So 43, kind of like 53. Go, go, go. Oh man, that was another distance putts are going good. You guys, in my first round, which is part of this stream as well, I had 230 feet of putts made. 230 feet. I think that's a record for me. And the best part about that is I don't think I made a putt over 40 feet. I just made everything under 30. I mean, everything. So it's not like I had 170 footer that just increased my numbers. I just made everything. All right. Oh, this is 548 yard par 4. All right, let's go. Starts with a drive. Stay. Bounce. Why is everything always go on the lip? Why is it always go on the lip? All right. I mean, I'd rather have 40 yards up there than like hitting this lip. I'm just gonna try and snap hook this around. Oh, it's also going 6 point, I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna try and hook the crap out of it and just see what happens. I mean, that's pretty sweet. Go ball. Dude, that was a fun shot. Just to even be chipping near the green right now is a win. I'm also just happy that didn't sit in its own divot. Can't see the lines. All right. I'm actually we're gonna play a little more loft, so a little less of that. Okay. 6.9 up is an interesting lie. 31. Go ball. Distance on that was just perfect, but that is just the wrong side of the hole, and now this is tough. This is tough, but this is tough. All right. 9 feet, moving. Last two aren't quite as bad. I'll try that. 9 feet, you can't, 13 stimp, you just can't hit it that hard. Oh man, it's those kind of putts that keep a round going, that's for sure. Very happy with that. All right, now we have the par 5, which is 3 yards longer than the last hole. However, this one is into the wind. I don't know why I did the heat map on the green, but I did. Okay. Okay. Good ball there. All right, test this. Let's get that out of there. Test this 3-wood. As I said, I'm trying the QI10 3-wood. I just don't get a lot of distance out of it. I get so much spin that it, like, honestly, I can hit my hybrid farther. 2.3 right. I plan to draw this a little bit. So I'm actually aiming right at the hole, but I intend to be, you know, maybe right side of the green would be a good scenario. Man, it's a great line. Just get over the bunker. Get over the bunker. Hard to turn this thing in if I can hit it like that, though. But again, 245, I hit that pretty well. But it's got 4,700 spin. You know, like, my ball speed is 162. Okay? 162 ball speed should be going farther than 245 yards in the air. But I can hit it pretty darn straight. All right, just want a 2-putt here. 35. Probably, I don't mind that right there. All right, so 35 up 8. So 43, 40. Go ball, go ball, go ball. What a sissy putt for eagle. Come on, man. All right. Let's make the 7-footer. Quit worrying about it. Okay, 7, 8. All right, no big deal. Although you shouldn't leave eagle putt short, for the record. I'm aware of this. Especially ones that are uphill like that, like at least give it a run. I'd almost be happier with 7 feet by than. All right, so 224. Okay, now we're gonna hit the hybrid. If I get like a 230 carry out of this, that would be great. Because I think, you know, the 10-mile-an-hour wind will knock it down quite a bit. Not the line I wanted, just get over the water. Okay. Well, good thing I hit it too far. That was part of the strategy. If, in case I did miss it like that, the water was not in play. And I didn't want 35 yards in, but this is a tough hole. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. All right. Love it. Whoa, that's a lot of break. All right. Landed pretty soft. I was hoping for a little harder bounce, and I did not see that much break in it. But we can make this. It's moving pretty fast. It is up an inch right there. Does that look right? Yep. All right, like 9. That's a good par. I'm happy again. Putter is keeping me rolling here. Oh, we're already on 18. Wow. All right. For those of you that have tuned in for a while, thank you. 1 hole left, and then this old fart has to go to bed. But appreciate you guys watching. All right, this is not an easy hole to finish. So, but pretty straightforward drive anyway. Just hit a good one. Long hole. Hang on, ball. Hang on, ball. It's not going to hurt me that much, but a little more than we wanted in, and just not a great swing. So, luckily the numbers were still pretty good on it. 2400 spin. Obviously I hooked it way too much, but at least still got some good distance out of it. All right, so we're looking at 198 up 9. I am in the rough. It's up 4.6. All right, so what's the math? 207. Probably this is going to be a 4-iron. Probably, you know, 212 out of the rough, and then the wind. So, like if I can hit like a 215 4-iron, 210, 215. Again, it's going to come out a little bit high. The miss is actually right, not left. So, this is a nice smooth 4-iron. .213 right at it. Come on. Set, set, set. Wow, look at that release. I don't even care. Very happy with that. That was a lot of calculation to do to get to this spot. That bounced really hard. Didn't have a lot of spin on it. But let's see here. All right, so 44 flat putt. That's just gonna swing a bit all the way down. I like that. 44, try and get it inside the circle. Make life easy. Oh, that's pretty hard. Or maybe it's not. Go, go, go. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, pretty uneventful back 9, but fought off a couple bogeys early on, and you know, honestly, 2 under on that course is pretty tough. And I had a good first round, so we're sitting on top of the leaderboard. You can see it over here. A little tiny mouse at Doesn't look that way on my screen, but all right, let's see. 70 feet of putts. So I made over 3 times as more feet in putts in the first round. But let's check out the leaderboard. Let me load this up here. Different profiles, whatever that is. Well, I know what that is, but all right. So if you go to simgolftour.com, let's take a look. Simulatorgolftour.com. Let me load this up. So if you guys are interested in this, there's tons of different events, levels, all the things. Oh, whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing. No, let me put this on my other screen real fast. Tour. Oh, I did Tips Tour, that's why. I was like, I don't see my name. So here we are, we're in orange, but I'm one of 3 guys that has even played both rounds. Let me zoom in on that a little bit. All right, so yep. So if you guys have any questions on Simulator Golf Tour or our sim setup that I have, I'm actually using a gray screen right now. That's one of the new things that I've seen. So this one I didn't buy from Carl's Place or Indoor Golf Shop or anything like that. It's from a kind of a smaller retailer that's up and coming. If you guys have questions about it, let me know. And then, I'm trying some clubs from Second Swing. So if you guys want to see anything or have questions about any of the numbers or, driver stats I was talking about, please reach out. Otherwise, I'm gonna hit the hay here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you can subscribe, I'd much appreciate it, but no big deal if you don't want to. Otherwise, until next time.